King Kong in the trunk.
I'm back. Road Rants on Star Wars. Today, I want to talk about Luke Skywalker and how Disney killing Luke may be the death of the franchise. Some 35 plus years ago, we were introduced to two men that would represent hope, passion, positivity, and legendary character recognition of which we may never see again. The men were Christopher Reeve and Mark Hamill. Both were young, but without argument would own the roles they were born to play. For a generation of people, they would represent certain brands. For Christopher Reeve, he would slide into the iconic role of Superman. For Mark Hamill, it was the role of Luke Skywalker. Oddly enough, both gentlemen would begin their characters as farm boys that would rise to greatness for their franchises and brands. Christopher Reeve, of course, was taken from us by a horrible horse riding accident, and in turn his body began to shut down, for him much too young. For Mark Hamill, he would go on to other legendary roles, such as the Joker in the animated Batman series, and the Trickster in the past and present day Flash series. Disney purchased Lucasfilm in 2012, and it was soon announced that Disney would bring back our iconic former farm boy that would become legendary Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. A symbol much like Superman and Christopher Reeve of hope for a generation of fans, but this was a little different. Mark Hamill was a healthy, able-bodied actor, and we soon began dreaming of 3 or 4 iconic films, with the great Luke Skywalker taking the lead again against the evil empire, or in this case, the First Order. However, Disney released The Force Awakens, and while I acknowledge I really enjoyed the film, Mark Hamill's involvement was minimized to a 30-second cameo at the end of the movie. This led fans to begin to theorize and wait at what greatness was coming for Luke Skywalker in Episode 8. You see, fans of Superman would have loved for Christopher Reeve to have been alive, healthy, and available to renew some kind of a role as Superman, or even a role as Jor-El. Disney had access to something DC did not: a legend, and a legendary character renewed with our legendary actor, Mark Hamill. We felt for sure that Episode 8 in Disney had something dramatically legendary in store for our Grandmaster Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. However, then came The Last Jedi, a film greenlit by Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy and written, directed by Rian Johnson. And now this combination will forever be known for killing Luke Skywalker, while the actor that played Luke Skywalker was still available, ready, and willing to live up to the billing as Luke. You see, Disney destroyed a prime opportunity. Had they honored the role of Luke Skywalker and more so actor Mark Hamill and his input on the character, Star Wars today would be in a completely different state. Kennedy and her minions had access to the greatest character IP ever created, and they literally fumbled the ball on the 2-yard line in the Super Bowl. We will never know what could have been from the return of a legend, something both Christopher Reeve fans would have loved to have seen with Superman. For many in the fan base, Luke Skywalker never returned. He is still the legendary Jedi Knight that never lost hope in his father, Anakin Skywalker, and is still the same man that paid a dear price losing his hand on Bespin. He did not fade away, and somewhere like Christopher Reeve's Superman, his legend lives on. It will remain to be seen if Disney ever truly does a course correction for the destruction of Hamill's character from The Last Jedi, turning him away from the fight and allowing his character to give up, even at the behest of Mark Hamill to Rian Johnson. I dare say that Disney had the opportunity for the biggest trilogy in entertainment history. Had they taken the time and hired the correct people for the writing and direction of this Star Wars trilogy, something that would allow for the interaction of the new and old characters in a respectable manner, while not defiling the original characters in order to prop up weaker incarnations of what was supposed to be new heroes, Disney would have given a chance that DC fans never realized, handed a legendary hero of a generation. However, they destroyed him. and for a generation of fans destroyed the franchise they hold near and dear to their hearts, much like Reeve's Superman is viewed by fans of the original 3 Superman films, complete with a John Williams theme in tow. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Road Squadron. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.